Well, the U.S. government says domestic terrorism is a persistent threat today. Terrorists are self-radicalizing right here in America. Alicia Nieves found out how cities are fighting back.
There are more than 40,000 members of jihadist groups in the Middle East who have been recruited and radicalized in 110 countries, including America. Since 2011, at least 114 Americans have been radicalized in the U.S. The government knows of 64 who have successfully joined a terror group.
It's been a significant problem, homegrown radicalization here in the District of Minnesota.
Minneapolis has the largest number of Americans who have been radicalized. Federal Court Chief Judge John Tuheim has dealt with dozens of them.
We have a large group of Somali immigrants here who are wonderful, productive members of our community, a very large group. But there have been some who it's difficult for them to shake the ties to the old country.
For perspective, there are more than 100,000 Somali Americans in Minneapolis, and less than 1% have been radicalized. But those who have are mostly young men, even teens.
What are some of the ways that people have been radicalized?
Well, I think the biggest culprit is probably the internet and very effective advertising, recruitment videos that were done by ISIS.
Last year, Judge Tuheim and other district court judges in the Twin Cities decided to come up with a way to combat radicalization here. His court created the country's first de-radicalization program for homegrown terrorists.
We spent some time looking around the world, and we examined programs in about 8 or 9 different countries.
The program in Minneapolis is modeled after a program that de-radicalized Nazis in Germany. It provides defendants with a shorter prison sentence in exchange for longer and more intense probation periods, along with required mental health care and counseling.
There's no guarantee, of course, but these people are going to get out of prison at some point in time, and you don't want them to come out of prison re-radicalized or even worse than when they went in, because that's a real public safety danger. So I think we'd like to work with them and see what we can do.
I think I hear you saying in your 20-plus years of experience that compassion here may be the cure.
Well, I think it is. It's certainly worth a try.
I'm Alicia Nieves.